crash. 3 cars pile up. Bowman sideways. Dillon involved. Hornish, the yellow car, slamming into the wall. And we're back under caution. Jeb Burton, I believe, also involved. There's Hornish. Bowman. Tough break for Tommy Baldwin's now single car team. And yes, that is the rookie Jeb Burton out of the Truck Series, coming to Sprint Cup. All torn up. We listened in on Alex Bowman.
All right, guys, it's my fault. We shouldn't have been back there. I should not have tried to go to the outside of the 11. It's my fault. I'm sorry.
Here's a look at him. Let's watch Bowman's number 7 on the high side. Nope.
Yeah, I don't tell.
And it all started, Jeb Burton and Sam Hornish got together, and Bowman was just a victim.
No.
Yeah, well, he mentioned something about the 11. I think he said I didn't need going on the outside of the 11. I think you want to take a look at all that. He was actually a victim in this whole thing.
Alex Bowman was quickest in the second practice yesterday. Alex, obviously disappointed right now. Any idea where this puts you for trying to make the 500?
I have no idea. Just really thankful for Nico RC and Toy State and everybody at TBR for having faith in me and being part of Team Chevy. We've had the fastest car I've ever had here, and it's my own fault. We caught the 11 real quick there, and I tried to go to the outside of him, and the 19 was behind me. So obviously the 19 went with his teammate, and I was hung out, got shoveled to the back, and shouldn't have been there to begin with. So I take responsibility on that one. That's my fault. I shouldn't have been there, but hopefully we're still in the show. If not, we'll get them in Atlanta.
First attempt at overtime. Bowman trying to block. He gets into the 20. The 20 slides. The 18 goes by. The caution hasn't come out yet. Now it does. The 20 of Kenseth into the wall. The 18 of Kyle Busch was trying to get beneath the 88 of Alex Bowman. Bowman was blocking. He went down low. When he came back up the racetrack, he got into the 20.
Maintain your lane. Clear to the bottom. Inside.
Kyle Busch gets into Alex Bowman, who gets into Matt Kenseth. Trouble here at turns 1 and 2.
He came across my nose like I wasn't even there. I'm sure the 20 is 10, so that'll be lovely.
Let's listen in to Matt Kenseth radio.
You were clear when I told you, when I said inside, that 20 stuck the nose in there, but he was getting all he could trying to hold that 18 off.
Yeah, I understand, Crazy. Once you tell me I'm clear, though, I already make the move. It's not like I can say, take a right at the last minute. I was, when you told me clear, I turned down to go to the corner, so.
We'll certainly talk about your fine day here, Alex. I know you want to do well in your home state, but we first of all have to start with the contact with Matt Kenseth. What happened there?
Yeah, I'm not sure if he thought he was clear. Obviously, it's really unfortunate. You never want to ruin a chase guy's day like that. I would have rather just raced him for the win. Obviously, it ruined our day, too. So, really unfortunate. We had a run on him. The 18 jacked me up and got me really loose on entry, but I was up against the inside wall when him and I made contact, so I don't know if his spotter cleared him or what there, but just unfortunate. I hate that for Matt, and obviously very unintentional, but got to thank everybody at Hendrick Motorsports. Very thankful to be here and have such a strong day in my home state.
How tough is the balance, young driver like yourself? You want to get that first win, but you're also racing chasers in a cut race, so how difficult was that balance today for you?
Oh, I'm here to win races. I mean, there's nothing. I don't have anything to do. I got nothing to lose besides to try to win races. So if it would have come down to the last corner, I for sure would have moved him, but you never want to wreck somebody like that. So obviously that sucks, but definitely just here to race and here to win.
1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Can Logano get to the 2 car and give him a big enough push to get by Denny
Absolutely.
Hamlin? I think he's going to have a big run here.
There's a possibility. There's a possibility
Here
right
it comes. Can he do anything
Better cut
with
him
it?
off.
Oh!
No!
We got a crash. We've got cars out of control here.
No!
Logano
They gather it back up. Oh, no. The 11 car's out of control off of 2, so we got out.
Got hit again.
No contact.
And here they come to the line.
Wow. Man.
Denny Hamlin keeps going.
No caution. Still racing to the finish here.
Logano, it's Bowman with Kyle Busch for second.
It's going to be a drag race between these two for second.
Logano's Ford is going to win it, and Bowman the Showman against Rowdy Busch for second. They bang, they touch. Busch second, Bowman third. Bowman the Showman against Rowdy Busch for second. They bang, they touch. Busch second, Bowman third.
Sorry, man. I was trying to get that 88 to stay lined up there. The 22 would have been a sit and duck. I just don't understand how people can be so stupid. If you push me to go catch the dumb son of a, you have a shot to win. If you pass me, you eliminate your entire shot to win. You can't be that stupid.
I think 18 took him to school there. He took him to school and told him about it.
Yeah. Well, let's hear from Alex Bowman with Vince Welch.
Alex Bowman with a terrific run, ends up third place. Kyle Busch and you banging doors, kind of coming to the finish line. He was a little upset afterwards about the fact you didn't work with him to get to the end. How did you see it there in the last couple of 100 yards?
Yeah, it's easy to hindsight's 20/20, right? It's hard to see. You know, I was on the top when all this stuff happened, getting into one, and I didn't know the 22 was out there by himself. So he's probably right. We probably could have caught the 22 and had a shot to win it, but at the same time, you know, he didn't work with me much all day either. A lot of guys hung us out every chance they got. So to come home third shows what a great race car Hendrick Motorsports brings to the track. Got to thank all the guys at Nationwide Insurance, Mountain Dew for letting me do this. Got to thank Dale Jr. It means a lot to have driven this car for Team Hendrick for I think 11 races now, or 12 races, whatever it was. And it's been a lot of fun, made a lot of memories, and hope to do it again someday.
Yeah, you did a great job. Alex Bowman third in the 88.
Well, an exciting battle for second place there, Kyle. When you got out of the car, you went back, you spoke with Alex Bowman there. You ended up shaking hands, but what were you guys discussing?
Just that when the 22 got so far out front, he was a lone duck, and I feel like if we both could have worked together, we could have chased him back down, and then the three of us could have had a shot to go for the win instead of just automatically giving it to the 22. So just trying to see what his mindset was on it all and figure out what got him to that decision. But overall, you know, good day. Got to eliminate some mistakes here for myself on this M&M's team. We did a great job. The guys executed really well. Was able to have a really fast car, so I can't say enough about our guys at Joe Gibbs Racing and Toyota. Everybody's done a really good job of giving us some good stuff, and it's cool to be able to have that opportunity to race for a win like that, but just kind of snuck away from us there towards the end. But all in all, real pumped about the opportunity to qualify later. We'll see what we stack up and then go race them next week.
Thanks, Kyle.
See right here, Martin Truex, he has run the 24 car down. Right now, William Byron desperately trying to stay in the lead lap, and Joey Logano is pulling for him big time. Although Ty Dillon is in front of Logano, but you want as few cars in front of you one lap down as you can possibly get. But Martin Truex Jr. on the outside of William Byron trying to lap him.
Yeah, he's gonna be able to get on that outside. You see Byron trying to get the power down, can't get the power down, spinning those rear tires off of turn 2, down into 3. Easily the 19 car goes by here, but Byron wants to race him as much as he can because the next car to lap is just in front of that 19 car, the 88 of Alex Bowman.
Alex Bowman has become William Byron's best friend. Help me out, teammate. Fight that 19 off. If you get lapped, then I don't get the free pass.
And if you're Truex, you want to bury him. This is your opportunity. Take points away from him. You see the 20 has gotten by the 48. And he has run those cars down in front of him as well. Oh,
and
19 by the 88.
Yes, he's going to make the pass with one lap to go in stage 1. Using that higher line, Martin Truex Jr.
And so now Bowman is hoping that the 12 doesn't go a lap down. That looks like that's about to happen. Martin aggressively trying to get these guys a lap down.
Truex wants them down a lap badly.
Keep it up. Make sure that 19 has to try to pass you on the bottom if he gets to you. Don't give him the top. Need to run higher, man. Clear up. Out there. Outside.
Truex looks like he'll complete the pass. Put Byron one lap down.
Yeah, rears are gone, man. 88 just led you by.
The 88 of Alex Bowman is currently in the free pass. Oh, and the 88 goes around in the middle of 3 and 4 right in front of the 24.
And the caution comes out. Back going the right direction is Alex Bowman.
This is a huge break for the 24, who's definitely going to have to come get tires. We're going to see how NASCAR scores it. I thought the 88 was in the free pass position, but he was the caution. Going to have to hear from the tower how this gets scored.
Logano right now on the scoring chart is being shown in 21st, which is the first car a lap down. We'll see how NASCAR sees this.
These guys back here for the free pass, they're racing harder than the guys for the lead because they know they have to start recovering. So here you see it. Alex Bowman on the bottom, Dillon in the middle, William Byron up top. And there's just not enough space for everyone. The 88 goes in. And this is where the trouble starts. He forces the 3 up. The 3 makes contact with the 24. That is the damage for the left rear of the 24. And then when you get to the other end of the racetrack, I think Austin Dillon says, listen, you may be in the playoffs and I'm not, but you're just not going to run me over. He sends the 88 up the racetrack.
That was an aggressive move into turn 1 by Bowman.
And look at the guy in the bottom, that bright yellow 22. We're hearing from NASCAR, free pass Joey Logano. You talk about moments that change the entire course of a race. That could be the moment that saves Joey Logano's night.
88 with you, still in line with you inside. Our left rear is smoking now. Left rear tire rub here. Move his back if he gets to it. Get him back now. And there you go. Hang on to it. Caution's out. Caution is out. Caution's out. Oh, shove that silver spoon he's been fed on his whole life up his.
We've seen 1 point make a difference. Here you go. This would be big to get this 88 another lap down. See, we talk about it all the time.
Couple things, right? The 88's 1 lap down. Try not to go 2.
Yes.
That's his race. But the other issue, William Byron is in the free pass position. Well, Bubba Wallace Jr. in that 43, he's the last car in the lead lap. So if the 18 of Kyle Busch can, A, get to 88, that's going to really ruin his night. 2 laps down, hard to recover from. And if he can get to that 43, that eliminates the 24 from getting a lap back as well. And then he sees Joey Logano out there. 3 very important cars for the leader there, Dylan.
Well, and it continues to be a frustrating night for this 88 group, Steve. We talked about the handling conditions they battled all weekend. More of the same tonight. It's been loose off, and then that last run, Alex just said they have no rear grip, so they're continuing to try and get this race car dialed in, but about to go down 2 laps, and that's a little bit too much to recover from, maybe.
The 88 fighting for that position, and as well as trying not to go 2 laps down, got by the 43.
You saw the aggression pick up, right? Alex Bowman's not going to put a bumper to the 43 for just any moment in the race, but right now, he knows he is trying to survive, and now the 43 is going to be back inside. Now the 18 has to be very careful. Remember, last week, he had trouble with lap traffic. He doesn't want to damage his car this week. He kind of comes up the hill, tries to get a little bit of run.
No way around right now. What that does is that's going to close the gap with Mark Truex Jr., who's running second. Because he can't get by these guys running side by side, Kyle Busch will have Martin Truex Jr. closing in on him.
Yeah, almost better off running side by side.
That's right. It's tough for Kyle. Tough being that dirty air. No line to take for that 18 car.
Oh, no. Bubba Wallace, the 43, against the wall. This may bring out the caution. That's the exit of the backstretch chicane. This has got to bring out a yellow.
Yes,
it's going to sit right there.
Pointed in the wrong direction.
I was going to say, just like the first, we were going to get a yellow. Maybe my magic 8 ball talked to me.
Let's see what happened.
Oh, got a little help getting down into the braking zone there.
Man, he's been battling the 43 for a few laps. And
Bowman just cleaned him out.
Yes.
Have to wonder. You said it, Steve. Been battling the last several laps. It looked like Bowman, you're right, just cleaned him out.
He was running 15th, Kelly.
Trouble had been brewing between these 2 for laps. As you can see, Alex Bowman said that Bubba Wallace was flipping him off lap after lap, and he finally said if he doesn't put that finger away, he's going to get one, and he sure did.
Bowman and Bubba had a conversation after the race.
Oh,
not
only communication, but Bubba throwing water there in Bowman.
Bowman was down by his car. Obviously was. It was so hot today. We talked about how hot it was. He was down by his car. People were trying to help get him pulled off a little bit.
The tough part of this race, the incident with Bubba Wallace. Walk us through what happened. It seemed like it had been going on for a while.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he was mad about the first lap or what, but obviously that was just a mistake. And then I got flipped off for every single straightaway on the entire racetrack for 3 laps. And I got flipped off by him for like 3 or 4 laps in a row at Richmond. So I'm just over it.
And you decided to take action on your own?
I got to stand up for myself at some point, right? Probably wouldn't have got wrecked if he had his finger back in the car, but just proud of our guys today, and just really focus on moving forward and being good this weekend.
This is now back-to-back weeks. You had the Austin Dillon incident last week and then Bubba Wallace this week. Is there a concern about that moving forward as a playoff driver?
Nah, I mean, we just got to focus on going and running well. Obviously, Dover, we finished second in the spring, so our race car is going to be really strong there, and we just got to go capitalize on that.
Mentions all the racetracks in this round coming up. They finished second at every race in the spring on those tracks.
Coming up on 7 laps to go. The pressure still being put to Denny Hamlin by Alex Bowman. Now, Martin Truex Jr. surging ahead of the 1. That point will put Martin Truex Jr. back inside the championship 4.
Now Truex has to hold the 1 off and the 43 off, the 1 back to his rear bumper as the 48 continues to try to take the lead from the 11. Oh! The 11 around!
The 11 goes around and the caution will come out. A restart.
Down into turn 3. The 48 gets loose into the corner. You can see the back coming around. He has to chase the car up the track. Into the left rear corner panel of Denny Hamlin. Denny goes around into the wall. Typical Martinsville, 2 cars racing hard at the end of this race, and the guy on the inside trying his hardest. Overruns the entry of the corner. We see it over and over. This is late in the race where those front brakes gave out. You got a lot of rear brake in the car because the front brakes are giving up. Time and time again.
Alex Bowman coming out of 4. He's going to win at Martinsville.
How about Alex?
And this is going to get interesting.
Oh, boy.
Denny Hamlin not happy with the way Bowman raced him.
Hard, Denny. Big, hard. Big picture here. Big picture.
His word to me, wow. So why the contact with Denny Hamlin? What happened there?
I just got loose in. I got in too deep, knocked him out of the way, and literally let him have the lead back. So for anybody that wants to think that I was trying to crash him, it obviously wasn't the case considering I literally gave up the lead at Martinsville to give it back to him. So he's been on the other side of that. He's crashed guys here for wins. I hate doing it. Obviously it's not, I don't want to crash somebody, and I just got in, got loose underneath him and spun him out. So regardless, we get a freaking grandfather clock. It's pretty special. I've struggled here for a long time. So I was trying to get the flag, do a backwards victory lap. Mark Martin thinks that's cool, and Mark Martin's like my hero. So obviously, like I said, hate we wrecked the 11, but man, how about that for Chevrolet and Ally and everybody on this 48 team. 48 cars won here a bunch. It's cool to do it again.
So to clarify, there was or was not intent in your second contact with Denny?
No, I just got loose underneath him. Like, I'm not trying to drive under there and crash the guy. I hadn't run into him. I caught him. I got under him fair, under him clean, and I just got sideways underneath him and spun him out. So hate to do that, obviously unintentional, but part of short track racing.
As you're celebrating, he pulls up to you. What was your reaction to that?
Man, I wasn't going to get into any, this isn't Bowman Gray Stadium, right? This is the Cup Series. So as much as we could have made the highlight reel, we might climb the fence here because I want to see my engine tuner do it. The fence might come down, but yeah, it's one of those deals.
All right, for the 48 team, a huge win here at Martinsville, so meaningful to Hendrick Motorsports. Dylan Welch has Denny Hamlin.
And Denny, I know obviously you're not happy with what happened, but what is your take on the contact down there?
He's just a hack. He's just an absolute hack. He gets his ass kicked by his teammates every week. And terrible. He's just terrible, and he sees one opportunity and he takes it. But obviously, he's got the fastest car every week and he runs 10th. So he didn't want to race us there. We had a good clean race. I moved up as high as I could on the racetrack to give him all the room I could, and he still can't drive.
To be that close with the day you guys had, to come from the back, how much more frustrating does that make it to get cleaned out, in your opinion, there at the very end?
I didn't hear what you said.
To have the day you guys had coming from the back like you did, does that make it worse at the end?
No, I mean, we got in, we did what we had to do, but like I just wanted to race there at the end, and just, he's just terrible.
Thanks, Denny.